We have finished the whole thing.
Huh. Now you can hear us. Ha
We were just moving our mouse before.
Okay. Oh, we said the thing we normally always say.
And with no mistakes.
Yeah, we actually did a good job. So, anyway, it's because there's a new computer.
Sit by me.
I am sitting by... I actually need to just move the camera because...
Because you don't like sitting by me.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
okay. Anyway. Yeah, the new computer. Or rather, it's the old computer, just in a new case.
That's smaller.
That's this big instead of being this big.
It's so cool. And it has a handle.
It also weighs like a third or even a quarter as much as the other one did because it doesn't have giant glass panels.
So we can take it home on for the Tuesday Night Lives.
Yeah, that's right. So, well, a whole bunch of people said no sound. Yes, I should have noticed that. But the sound bar is right behind
the microphone.
So,
that's okay.
There you go.
I forgive you.
Josh says, sit on our lap. Ron, this is good morning. Holly says, happy graduation day. Our oldest children are graduating today.
Yay!
And I think they're actually graduating, too.
I think they are, too. I think they really are. We were looking at housing for college last night.
Oh, she's finally starting to look at stuff?
Yeah.
I think she thinks it's just going to happen.
Are you proud of me? I made a list. I said, now take and email every single one of those that you might want to go to and ask if they'll do 2 terms because you're trying to leave halfway through the school year.
Yeah, possibly.
And you need to find out if you can go somewhere with month to month. And she's like, what's that? Well, let me tell you about rent.
There you go.
Everything that's new.
Rhonda thinks you did a good job on my haircut. Shauna says, good morning. She's having Keto Chow chocolate toffee with my coffee this AM. How did I not already order a bag? So good.
Woo-hoo.
So good. Carla says, good morning. Just got my Redmond salt and chalk zero order this morning.
Nice. Did you get the peanut butter cups? Because I'm jealous.
I think they're not making them for a while.
They've been out of stock.
Yeah.
Well, they got them in like Saturday night, 2 Saturdays ago, and they were out of stock like within really fast.
All right. Stacy says, congrats on having graduates. Yeah, we just kept them alive for a couple of years, and magically there they are. Anyway, Janice says, hi, I finally get you live.
It's a miracle.
Lisa says, good morning all. Listening to you on my morning doggy walk. Nice.
Perfect.
And Kathy says, good morning. Heather says, adulting.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can find that. Here, you talk about...
Adulting?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to know an adulting story I didn't tell you yesterday? So, Ruth calls me yesterday, and she's like, Mom, I did something. I'm all, okay. She's like, there was a guy outside who wanted to see our house, so I let him in. I'm like, that's not adulting.
What?
And she's like, I'm all, did you know him? Well, no, but he knows so-and-so. Okay, well, apparently he was working on our neighbor's house, and he knew the construction worker that did our house, but the construction worker's our friend, and anyway, she didn't maybe know him, but he knew us.
Yeah.
And so he asked if we were home, and of course she smartly said no, because you should still tell a strange man that your parents are not home, right? So she let him in and gave him a tour around the house to show him the construction, right? I'm like, she's like,
wow, okay.
She's like so proud of herself. She's like, I was adulting, and I'm like,
who is this again?
Ruth.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Like, are you kidding me? No, you don't let strange people in your house.
No, you don't.
But anyway, he was a friend. She knew it somehow. So we need to have a talk still.
Okay. So in other news, our children got kidnapped.
In
other news, Miriam and I are wearing our matching.
Yeah.
Miriam's. It's got. Hold on. It's where's
says,
the full screen?
Mine says, you can see it. It's Leia. I'll just stand. Mine says, I love you.
There's one full screen video. There you go. See, mine
and yours says, I know.
I know. So there we go.
I wanted to wear our high school shirts, but I didn't have any. Or any of that color.
The ones for our kids' high school.
Yeah, and purple and silver. So I'm like, well, gray is kind of close.
Shauna says adulting 0.5, not even 1.0. LOL.
Yeah.
So, speaking of adulting, I have super glue on my finger.
Holly said the strip is in the way. I don't know what
The
that
strip?
means. Something that's in the way of the camera, maybe?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway.
You have super glue on your finger?
I have
Did
super
you
glue
cut
on my
yourself?
finger. When I was transferring all the components into the new computer case, I managed to slice my finger open and bleed all over everything.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. Like, it hurts way more now than it did at the time. And, like, I was moving stuff around, and I'm like, why is there blood all over my hand? What the heck?
It's one of those tiny cuts that you see lots of blood.
Oh, she said when we were showing her shirt, the strip. Oh, well, now it's not. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We know. Okay. Kelly says half shirts were pretty popular when I went to high school. Would not be pretty. LOL. So.
Yeah, those were popular when I was in school too.
Today. So the plan is we're going to hang out with the kids and have kind of like a Super Bowl party with a bunch of snacks and treats.
With the graduation.
Yeah.
And Chris's mom, since she went keto, they're coming over, and she made a keto fruit dip that has like the brown sugar. She didn't tell me which brown sugar
Swerve.
she used, but I
think she
it's
said she's
Swerve.
using Swerve.
Yeah. So she did like cream cheese, sour cream, vanilla. What else was it? Do you remember?
I don't know.
And the Swerve, and made a cream cheese fruit dip.
I'm going to try not to eat hardly anything.
I'm going to have like a bite of that.
Yeah. Just because I'm trying to do 3 keto chows today.
Oh, well, have fun with that.
Yeah, I know.
Because we're having my dad over for dinner.
Oh, that's right.
So I was going to have 2 meals, but I'm actually having 3 because I'm hungry and I want to drink my lemon meringue.
Okay, so
from
yeah,
last
your
week.
dad is coming over tonight, and we're having hamburgers.
Yeah, so we're having hamburgers, which you
Maybe
could
I'll
have a
just
couple
do that.
hamburgers.
Okay. Well, Ashley said I just received my first bag of Keto Chow. It's chocolate, and I can't express how good it is.
Oh, I'm so glad. We love chocolate.
Chocolate's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Des says, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Had me some chocolate Keto Chow ice cream last night for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So yummy, but me old Denny ice cream maker I got from a yard sale years ago will barely turn.
Oh, sad.
Ron says, prepared root beer 2 ways yesterday. One with heavy whipping cream and one with butter. Don't know which way I'll try first. I don't know.
Make the whipping cream one into ice cream.
Yeah, if you have an ice cream maker or the ability to do that. Anyhow, yeah, so I did do 3 Keto Chows yesterday. Well, no, I did 2 Keto Chows yesterday. You made a bunch of pork and threw some green chilies in it yesterday.
Yeah,
and
that was
I
really
had
good.
some of that for
It
dinner.
was like a green chili salsa that in pulled pork, and then we just made tacos out of it.
I just threw some on a plate and ate it with cheese on it.
And sour cream.
Yeah, I wasn't going to eat one of those low-carb tortillas because... Well, so you've been writing all your stuff in Chronometer and doing
Yes,
total
I've been doing
carbs.
total carb, and it's been interesting because some things I don't really notice, and then I'm like, what the heck? That's high in total carb. And I'm like, I'm going to be more careful.
Shauna says that she thinks says, good, that means you're feeling better, Miriam.
Yes, I am feeling much better.
So, Shauna says, oh yeah, did you get a sample pack? Yeah, good way to try the most popular flavors. And Lucy says, finally tried coconut oil in my orange cream. Yum. Then I too put servings of 2KK yogurt in raspberry cheesecake with 2 tablespoons heavy whipping cream. And I'm assuming some water as well. Even yummer.
Nice.
Yummer is a word.
It'll be thick and delicious.
All right. So yeah, today, well, we've got a bunch of weird stuff going on. So I'm going to try and not snack.
Me too.
Maybe that's my goal today. No snack.
No snack.
No snack Thursday graduation day.
And they're doing a parade like around the high school, but it's in cars, so they said they're not going to go, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. Here's the funny. That's
What's that?
completely useless information. So I was backing out today, right? And I'm seeing this reflection of light everywhere. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm looking to see what's hanging down from somewhere in the car that's catching light and throwing it all over the place.
Okay.
And as I'm looking around, it's still going.
Your Rebel Alliance.
It was my shiny, shiny earrings reflecting the sunlight all over the car in fancy rainbows.
Okay.
It was really funny.
Ron says, Chris, how much have you lost this go around? You can tell in your face. I haven't actually lost any. Well, since Monday, I've lost 2 pounds, but I had gained those 2 pounds the previous weekend. So I'm actually, I've actually been maintaining since like February. So I guess that's a good thing, but I'd like to be losing. So I'm trying to buckle down, and not snacking, being intellectually honest with myself, and really. Heather says, was it your earrings? There you go.
Guess what I did? Yes, it was my earrings. Yesterday I took my measurements and I put them into my planner.
Your Tara's Keto
my
Kitchen.
Tara's Keto Kitchen planner. So I'm going to be better at that. I've never taken my measurements before because I don't want to. But I did it anyway because Shauna's being helpful to me.
So Michael had a question. So just joined in new to Keto Chow. Are there restrictions to drinking coffee with skim? Also thoughts on cauliflower crust for low-carb pizza while doing Keto Chow. Okay, so I'll actually go backwards. Number one, cauliflower crust is okay. Personally, I'm just going to pull this out.
It depends on what cauliflower crust you use too, because some of them have like different fillers in it. So I would go for whatever the lowest carb crust you can find. That and learn about different ingredients and make sure you're not getting something.
This is the adulting video.
Okay.
Anyway, you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, so just pay attention to the cauliflower crust because a lot of them are really good, but some of them have sneaky ingredients like potato starch or rice flour or different things that are not good.
This recipe, actually our daughters want to make this today. Our daughter. This is peace, love, and low carb.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow that she wants to make it?
Yeah.
I thought she wanted to make it today.
My dad can't eat tomatoes. So I said no.
Yeah. Well, no, she wanted to make it for herself. Anyway, this recipe makes also the best pizza crust I've ever had. It's
we just like
fantastic.
doing the noodles recipe. Are you still showing?
Yeah.
So eggs, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella, Italian, garlic, onion. Like that's it. And then it's like this paste, and you put it on the cookie sheet, and then you just bake it, and then you just have this big, long, thin
amazing
thing. And we just like to fold. So we'll do it on the big one, and then we just like fold it in half and put it into those tins and then put it in the freezer. And I'll just write lasagna noodle on it. And then anytime we want to have pizza, we can use that for pizza too, because we have to have like millions of crust because. For our
we
kids.
have millions of kids.
So we have millions of kids.
Now, as far as coffee and skim milk. Now, a lot of people use Keto Chow with coffee. Well, they'll drink coffee. I personally think the coffee smells like burnt popcorn, so I'm not going to do it. But regardless of that, a lot of people do use, they'll use Keto Chow in their coffee. They'll drink coffee while they're doing keto, regardless. I would not recommend using...
Han's face is weird.
Well, you can't even see it. Oh, actually, you probably can't because it doesn't have the little logo. I would not recommend using skim milk for the simple matter that there is a lot of sugar in skim milk. If you want to use a creamer, seriously, just use heavy whipping cream. And also, when this article, and I'll go ahead and post it into the comments, basically it's talking about a lot of people who are new to keto. They haven't gotten over their fear of fat yet, and so they're wanting to know if they can use half and half or whole milk in Keto Chow instead of using heavy cream. But the problem with that is there's just way too much sugar in those. You actually want the heaviest whipping cream you can possibly get. And then down here at the butter, you've got at the bottom you've got butter, which is super high in fat with almost no carbs. So, and the like it says, interestingly enough, the ironic thing is that most of these have less than 1 gram of carbs per serving. So oftentimes the package will say 0 carbs or less than 1 carb.
Yeah, because all of those are point, right?
Yeah.
And so then once you add 0.76 plus 0.76, then you get more than 0, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem that we're all running into. It says 0, so I think we can eat as much of it as we want, and then we're having problems.
Yep.
So.
And this is normalized by per 15 milliliter 1 tablespoon. So, yeah, there's 0.76 carbs in a single tablespoon of skim milk.
Yeah.
Which is like close to double how much there is in heavy cream. So, honestly, don't use skim milk. Yeah. But anyway.
Unless you're not doing keto, then you could use skim milk.
Yep. So Betsy says, I just found an 8-pack of gum to crack down on snacking. There you go.
Yeah, that helps.
I'm trying to drink more water.
Me too.
And I got a bunch of ice to put in my cup. Deb says, saw a cool post about waist measurements. Take string and yarn and measure waist once a week. Cut and hang where you can see the week after week. Oh, so you're using a different string each time.
And then you see this rainbow that hopefully is going to be going. Well, rainbow. I guess you could use the same color string.
Yeah.
Then it would be the same color, but hopefully it would be going up.
Yep. And that's not a weight scale, but that is a scale. Banana for scale.
It's a string for scale.
Shauna just got 4 kinds of gourmet coffee. Looking forward to having maple bacon roast. Lucy thinks that's a good idea. Michael said, thanks. I also heard some perks to butter with coffee as it releases caffeine over time. Trying to get out of my bad daily habits for healthier choices. I used to drink black coffee too. Might be worse. A lot of people actually prefer black coffee.
Yeah, black coffee is a pretty good keto thing. Mm-hmm. If you do a bulletproof coffee, which is a butter and coffee,
or MCT,
then you're still taking in calories, so you're not technically fasting. So if you get into intermittent fasting and you want to do that, you're going to want to stick with black coffee and not have the butter.
Yeah, it all depends.
So that'll be kind of where you're at in your keto journey.
Rhonda wants to know, will coconut cream work? It should. It all depends. Check the nutrition information. And like Shauna said, carb math per nutritional labels can be tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is, too, like, even if you're doing net carbs, pay attention to the fiber. Like, if you're subtracting out like 35 things, that's probably not a very good product because it has too much fiber or too much sweetener, and then that'll cause other problems. Yeah. So you want to pay attention if you're doing net carbs to kind of have an eyeball or estimate on a total carb anyway, just so that you can be aware of what you're really taking in.
Tricia says, until you discover Kai2 Super Creamer, yum.
Oh yeah, Kai2 Super Creamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that. And then there's, what's the other one that everybody talks about?
Let's see. 2 crazy ketos favorite things.
We'll just pull up these guys.
Let's see. Desktop.
With the nice heart there.
Close
hey,
that.
there's Keto Chow.
It's the Kai2 Super Coffee.
I was thinking, because I was just thinking it was called Super Coffee.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Hey, there's Keto Chow.
And there's a bunch of different keto creamers out there. You just have to look at the ingredients.
My eye is itchy.
That's nice.
Elsie Vamp likes to use avocado oil, unrefined. Not sure how much carbohydrates the green stuff adds. I would say probably 0. It's probably a rounding error. Brenda says, hey, you too.
Hi, Brenda.
Michael says it's totally worth it. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we got going on today. Oh, we actually need to go.
Yeah, we got to go to the store.
I need to go to Sam's Club and buy a bunch of mozzarella cheese and other stuff.
And I'm going to go to Walmart.
Okay.
And buy some flowers.
Hey, thank you everybody for joining us. Yeah, we'll be here again tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. So
with graduated children.
And other children who no longer have to turn in homework, so we can finally stop beating that dead horse. All right. Thanks, guys.
Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
Bye.